the Grom SUP 7.2. I'm Ruben from SUPboarder and I'm going to give you a review of the first brand specifically designed for kids. Grom SUP, they're originally from the States and now they're available in the UK. They're not available in shops, so you're going to have to find them on their website and deal direct. So at the moment they're just available online. This board itself is 7.2, it's 120 litres, it's 30 inches wide and it weighs just under 8 kg. The construction of the board is the same as a standard board. It's epoxy glass, it's got a polystyrene core with a balsa stringer, so it's exactly the same sort of finish you find on any good standard board. And the price is $399. So our thoughts on the board when we've seen it. The finish of the board is very good. It's exactly the same as you'd expect on any other sort of epoxy board. It's got a nice deep carry handle that's offset that the kids find really easy to carry, and it comes in a thruster fin box with a nice big centre fin. The fin's also quite nice because they're also they're really plasticky and quite rubbery, so from hard wearing and kids ramming them at the beach, they're going to withstand a lot of that. Like the fact that they've got another leash attachment at the front here, so if you want to pull the guys through the shallows, it's easy to do that. So it is catered for the kids to be carried, the weight seems to be fine, that sort of stuff. When we've seen the guys, we've had a few little kids paddling it. Generally it paddles okay for them, because it's quite a sort of domed egg sort of shape. It needs the 3 fins in it to make it track really well. When I got on it, I found that because as an adult you put more power into the stroke, the board tends to turn a bit more because it's quite a sort of a round template, but for the kids it seems to paddle fine. In the surf it's okay, but if you were getting a kid into surfing, SUP surfing specifically, as their one board, you probably want to go for a board with a slightly harder rail and a bit of a thinner tail at the back. So it's a really good all-round base board, which is what it's designed for, to be honest, for getting the kids into the whole range of SUP. So value for money, at $399 it is a cheap board. It is a very good price point board for getting your kids into SUP. Otherwise than that, you've got to look down the second-hand route for a similar sort of price board, but it might not be the sort of right board that they want to use. So for value for money, it does seem to tick that box. The SUPboarder verdict, the Grom SUP 7.2. A nice little board for an all-round paddling Grom. A good price point, $399. You can better sell it really easily at that price, second hand. If you're looking for a board that's a little bit more specific, either surf or race, maybe look down the second hand route instead of going this way. But otherwise, it's a nice little all-round board for a little Grom.